What's up guys, my name is Lee, and let me show you why and how I have a $20 million car collection here in South Florida.
What's your highest level of education?
I barely made it through high school.
What do you think people assume that you do for a living is?
Drug dealer.
I can see it.
We service to the 1%ers of the world, the elite. Floyd Mayweather's a repeat client of ours, two Paul brothers, Jake Paul and Logan Paul. We got Steve Aoki and Marshmallow as well. And the other is Kim Kardashian. Now, I'm in debt, my credit cards are maxed out, I have no money, I don't know how I'm gonna pay rent in a couple of weeks, but I own a Lamborghini now.
My name is Aaron Van Kampen. I travel around the world, learning from multi-millionaires. Hit subscribe to join me, and check out my free community Discord, where you can network with over 1,000 people who are watching videos just like this one.
I was born in Israel. My family migrated to Canada when I was like 4 or 5 years old. My mom couldn't take the cold weather anymore. We decided to move to Miami. The best decision that my parents ever made in their life. My parents divorced at an early age. It made me the person I am today. So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
Do you have siblings?
I do. I'm actually 1 out of 7. So
7 siblings.
I have a total of 7, including me, yeah. We're not really very rich, successful people here. It was a little tough growing up. I had to really earn my own. It's not like my parents bought me everything I wanted. I wanted a pair of Jordans when I was younger, and I had to figure out how to make my own money to buy my first pair of Jordan. I had to learn my own at an early age. I collect the Jordan sneakers. Never wore them. These are all brand new when they first came out.
So you got a nice timepiece on. What's that?
This is an AP, 44 millimeter offshore. I love this watch.
How many watches do you have?
20 watches. I love them.
I know these umbrellas come with a Rolls-Royce.
I probably own over 50 umbrellas. These things are very expensive. They're like $1,800 a pop. That's how much money in Rolls-Royces I've owned in the past 13 years. And I was in 4th grade. A kid's named Alan. He was sitting behind me, tapped my shoulder, and I turned around. I'm like, what's up, bro? And he goes, you want a lollipop? And I'm about to grab it, and he goes, it's 50 cents. I'm like, whoa, what do you mean 50 cents? I know it's 25 cents at the store. He goes, well, you can't go to the store right now, and I gotta make a profit. That's how you make money. Okay. We do, yeah, a lot of clients do pay cash.
What's the most amount of money you've ever put through this thing?
I've counted probably $1 million at one point.
What do you think people assume that you do for a living is?
Drug dealer.
I can see it.
I can't help but wonder this. You're just standing behind like a shot up hood. What the hell?
We call this the drive-by. Fortunately, he had a little fender bender, as you can see right here. Insurance fixed it, paid everything. I went to go check up on the car at the body shop, and this hood was like in the dumpster. Wait, that's kind of cool. Can I take this? I bought an AR. We went there, shot it all up, and I became a little artist, and I call this a drive-by. Only if you're a qualified celebrity, you get to sign this. I have Floyd Mayweather, 15-0. Dan Bazarian, I thought that was pretty cool. Marshmallow, Shaquille O'Neal someplace up there. I have a French Bulldog, that's him right there. His name is Mr. Blue. That's Blue's car.
Oh, no way,
this
your
is
dog's
my dog,
car,
yeah.
that's awesome.
So this is the McLaren 720S. He sits on it, he's freaked out.
You drive it around?
Yeah.
With him in there?
Yeah. We actually just dropped a little music video on our Instagram. When I was younger, I was very passionate about automobiles. I couldn't afford vehicles or cars. I had posters, I had pictures of cars that splattered all over my room and the walls everywhere. And I played with little toy cars and I started collecting them. 18, 19 years old, finally made just enough money to buy my first nice, expensive car. It was a Mercedes SL 55, and it was a very expensive car. It wasn't a smart decision. Do I buy a nice car and enjoy it, or do I pay rent and have food? I picked the car.
Of course, as many young dudes do.
So this is one of my dailies now. It's my favorite car, like I mentioned earlier. The Rolls-Royce cool, and this specific one is a black badge. It's really, really cool. It has a lot of the orange captions. It's a very, very cool spec.
Can you kind of describe what your rock bottom was?
I had a lot of rock bottoms, man. Almost went bankrupt 3 times in my career.
Wow.
I questioned myself, am I doing the right thing? What am I doing here? There's 3 different points that I got to a dead end and I didn't know what to do. I needed a life jacket.
Did you ever have a plan B?
Nope, always plan A, successful. There's no plan B. I'm not fucking this up. Just that hunger, man, that hustle, that spark. It boggles my mind when you don't have it.
I know that if you're watching this type of content, odds are you have that spark. And if you want to meet other people with that same energy, join the Glow Gang community Discord. Once you join, tell us what you're interested in, and you'll be directly connected with other people with the same aspirations. And if you're looking for a job or a service, there's a place to post for that as well. It is free to join, so seriously, don't miss out. There's literally so many people joining right now. It's crazy.
My clientele is a little different than anybody else. We service to the 1%ers of the world. A lot of my clients are very high individuals. Understand that these people that I service are the elite. Love Michael Jordan, got his signature here. Had the opportunity to actually meeting Scottie Pippen, so I got him to actually sign the Scottie Pippen basketball right here.
Oh, no way.
Floyd Mayweather's a repeat client of ours, so he's over here. We also have the two Paul brothers between Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They come here constantly all the time.
When did you start this business?
I started this business back in 2010.
What made you choose this industry?
I'm very passionate about these automobiles. I love the high-end exotic cars. I wanted to always own my own Ferrari, my own Lamborghini. I wanted to have access to all these amazing vehicles, and I didn't have the funds for it. How can I literally like offset the expenses? What if I buy one Lamborghini, rent it out, break even at the end of the month? And then next thing you know, I bought another car, and it just grew and escalated to the largest exotic car rental company in America. I own an MPH Club. We are America's largest exotic car rental company.
So tell me about the space. How many cars do you actually have?
The fleet of the inventory always fluctuates up and down. Right now, I think we're like 85 cars, roughly, give or take.
So how many are rented out?
What do we have, like 15 cars here? The rest are on the road.
Holy smokes.
We also just got this brand new Phantom. I love this thing, man. I was the first one to get it in America.
Wow.
When the car turns on, you see these little dots?
Yeah.
They all light up. These Aventadors are ridiculous. I can't believe we have 4. We got the 720S Spider. We have 3 of those 720Ss. This is, I think, the fastest car in our fleet. Yeah, these McLarens are ridiculously fast. The #1 car that we always get a request for is the Huracan Evo Spider. We have 13 of them. 13 of these cars, and I have like 8 Uruses.
How much is it to rent that for a day?
$14.95 per day. We're gonna have a little conversation before you take possession of this rocket ship.
How often do you cancel it?
9 out of 10. If 10 clients walk in here, 9 of them are not eligible for it.
Really? What is the most like standout thing that you would be like, no way?
When you have alcohol in your breath. They're here on vacation, they want to party.
What the fuck? What are people thinking?
Come on vacation, leave on probation.
When I first started this car rental company, we didn't have a lot of money. I had a couple $1,000s to my name. We wanted to buy the Lamborghini Gallardo Spider. That was the hottest car. I had 2 credit cards with like a $20,000 limit. I had a couple $1,000s in cash. He had $10,000 in a credit card limit. We had to borrow money from friends and family to raise a total of $65,000. I'll never forget that number. That $65,000 was the amount that we collected to put down on a Lamborghini Gallardo Spider. We went to the Lamborghini dealership, said, please take our money, please approve us, please get us financed, get us a loan. We want to buy one Lamborghini. For a week, I've been going there every single day, just begging them and trying different banks. Every single day, more inquiries, more banks. I got 17 inquiries on my name to get approved. And finally, the 17th bank said, yes, we'll give you that chance. We give all in. Now, I'm in debt. My credit cards are maxed out. I have no money. I don't know how I'm gonna pay rent in a couple of weeks, but I own a Lamborghini now.
But I got the van.
It's nice.
Yeah, right?
Then one client took that specific car and rented it for 30 days, like a $40,000 payment. We went to the Ferrari dealership and doubled down. I bought a Ferrari now. And then next thing you know, you see how every couple of months we add another car, another car. 13 years of doing this now. And just steamrolled and grew. I had the opportunity of working with Marshmello.
That you?
Yeah, that's me driving him. This is like when his first album just came out. Like he was nobody at the time. And my team is trying to convince me that we want to rent a Lamborghini to a guy wearing a bucket on his head. I said, are you fucking nuts? Absolutely not. What the hell's wrong with this guy? Yeah. We got Steve Aoki and Marshmello as well. That was the same day.
That's cool, man.
We used to have a Bugatti. We didn't rent it too often. It's $25,000 a day. I rented it 2 times. One of them was supposedly some guy who owned Coca-Cola, North America, a billionaire. And the other name is Kim Kardashian.
Oh, well, there you go. Is there anything in your business that makes you really nervous?
Every time we have a new employee and he has or she has to drive a car, I'm terrified.
I don't blame you.
I'm on the GPS, I'm watching the car and I'm looking at them, I'm having a conversation. You okay? You made it there? You're good? You good?
How many employees do you have?
We're approaching 30. There's always challenges. Every month, every quarter, there's a different challenge to tackle, but I feel like I put together a phenomenal team to help me take over all these challenges. I always have this rule. If you're not bringing somebody to my table, you can't sit at it. Bring positive vibes, bring laughter, bring financial advice, bring business to the table.
Do you feel like you've achieved your childhood dreams?
Definitely, beyond my expectations. It's a dream of mine to have access to over 100 cars in the fleet and have a beautiful showroom like this. Every single day I wake up and I pinch myself to make sure I'm still awake to see this is real.
Do you think I could do your job?
Absolutely.
What does it take?
Good luck. It takes dedication, a lot of knowledge. I've learned a lot of mistakes the hard way. build your clientele. Then you can open up your own brand, your own company, start that route. You need to have big balls to jump into your goals and achieving it. My first like million in my bank account was like 4 years ago. Now we're talking. My seeds that I've been planting for years are finally starting to grow. Luckily, last year was a record-breaking year for us. That $1 million goal was almost hit every month. And I put strategic goals per year, per 5 years, per 10 years, from 40, 50, 60, and so on and so on. I'm very motivated to achieve these goals, and I'm not gonna stop until I get them.
I created this series to motivate all of you, and I made my Discord so you could all network amongst each other. So seriously consider joining. It's in the link in the description. And of course, hit subscribe to meet more multimillionaires like Lee. And check out this video to meet a 29-year-old who dropped out of college and made his side hustle one of the fastest growing companies in the USA.